Hey, new scenery. My park. I wanted to show y'all. I come here, um, used to be more often. Last time I came here was with my girl, and I miss her like crazy, so now wherever I've been with her, it's hard for me. So let's get into it, huh? Shall we? I want to say, before I get too into it, this one specifically, especially, is probably not going to be for kids. I have to be transparent to say that I don't even always know what's going to come out of these videos till it comes. Hence the tears. Yes, they're real when they come. I don't always know what's going to come out. I have an idea. I have a glimpse. Yes, I've done my research. Yes, I have an idea, but I free flow for the most part. So saying that, my idea with it is that this probably is not for kids. So my little sugar bee out there, my 9-year-old that's watching me, I love that you love Jesus, and I love that you are a supporter of me, but you probably shouldn't watch this one. I would have your parents watch it first, get their approval. Be the smartest idea. But for you adults out there that are ready to go there with me, let's do the dang thing. All right. I did mention that there will be moments where I'll use scripture because some of you need that. If you're not one of those people that's your thing, and I do sense, especially from a lot of my supporters, a lot of people that I've heard from, that scripture isn't their thing, that this isn't their thing. Still stay with me. There's still value in what I'm about to say to you. I'm still going to come to you very from the heart, very testimonial, I guess you could say, or whatnot. But I think that it's important to put these words into kind of perspective into your life, because I don't think that people read the word right, honestly. So here we go. I want to talk to you about two different passages. One that I honestly was the most confused about when I was being groomed, is the best word, in the church. No one really explained it to me until I truly believe my source did. So the other one is something that I had revealed to me a while ago. More and more as I go through this journey, because identity. We get to this place when we are ready to accept ourselves. We get to this place when we are done fighting it. We're done trying to be something that the world needs. We understand that, yes, the enemy is going to come and try to tempt us and try to tell us lies about who we are. But at a certain point, we start to know who we are. More and better than our parents, better than the pastor, better than your friends, better than your boss, it's certainly better than these strangers out here that have a word for you. We know ourselves well enough to say, listen, that's not who I am. Or listen, this is who I am. And if you can't handle it, then you can go on. All right, so let me get into it. I'm not going to, actually, I don't think I am going to read the scripture in full, but I just do want to just point those points out, and you can go there yourself. Matthew 4 talks about when Jesus was tempted. He had to actually fast from food, from water, from the whole shebang. Why? Because, and I don't know if you've seen my storyline, but there is a thing where we do this thing called distractions. We do this thing called escape. We do this thing called numb out. Don't want to feel it. We try to take control. And it was so fascinating to me. So I'm in this group, right? And there's this girl that's in it that she's like not even in junior high, maybe in junior high. And she did this thing, y'all, that blew my mind. Because I was just like, that's not a Lindsay thing. Other people do this? Like, I thought that was just me, that was just a thing that I did, right? And I see this, gosh, she can't be more than 14-year-old girl. And I see it, like, I'm just like, your being is exactly how my being was at your age. Like the mirror of myself. I'm just like watching her like, dang, do I have some lessons for you? Please don't learn the hard way like I had to, right? So, okay, so what is it that she did, right? She is in the middle of talking about this heart-wrenching story for her, right? And I'm not going to go into detail, but she, yes, is going through something that a 13-year-old should never have to experience. And she can't find it in herself to let her guard down, to let her emotions just show raw, natural, transparent. Here I am, tears and all, won't let it come out. And so what she do? She takes her cup of water, she drinks it down. And I see as she drinks it down, it's like the tears go back in. And I did that. I would swallow it. I would swallow it as bad as I could. I would hold it in. I would have to be tough. Why? Because I was the first girl in the city of Carrollton to play baseball with the boys. I was trained by my dad to say, we don't cry in this house. What? You're crying? What? No, we don't do that. You're tougher than that. Don't be a baby, Lindsay. I was the baby in the house, but it was not okay in my house to be the baby. It wasn't. I had to be the tough one. I had to show the boys that I got it. And honestly, I learned that was the best way to get attention. The best way to show people that, hey, I have it, was to say that nothing bothers me. I can shove it down. And guess what? That cup of water turned into a cup of alcohol. And then that cup of alcohol turned to other things. I found myself constantly trying to distract, trying to shove things down, trying to not feel it, trying to take control over the crazy emotions that I was feeling that was trying to take control of me, instead of surrendering. Why? Because I invested in those places. That's the next part, y'all. That's where we hit into Matthew 13, and I want to talk to you about this because this is the scripture that never made sense to me, and I am going to read a little bit of it because it doesn't make sense if you listen to it. He says that, for whoever hath to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance, but whoever hath not from him shall be taken away even that he hath. Why? Why would you take even the little bit? You're Jesus. Don't you want the poor to succeed? I'm not understanding the scripture like at all. Like when I first read it, I was just like, wait, what is going on? Why? Because I'm learning that Christianity was always supposed to be a foreign concept in the sense that Jesus poured his life out. He invested and poured his whole being. He drank the cup his Father gave him. What does that mean? What does it mean for you to drink your cup? I'm not talking about alcohol, y'all. I'm talking about your purpose. I'm talking about your destiny. I'm talking about living your life the way you were created to be. You're scissors, but you're trying to write. Wait, what? Yeah, listen to that again. Some of y'all are scissors trying to write. You were born to cut. You know what you were born for. You all have your own giftings and talents, and often we run from them. We try to escape them. We don't believe in ourselves. We believe the lie that the world is trying to tell us about our identity. And I did it. And I did it in ways that are disgusting. I let myself get so far down that I would even numb out in money. I would numb out in money in such a way that I wanted to help and invest in such a desperate level of me needed to invest that I sold myself. No, I'm not talking about sex, y'all. But yes, I am talking about sexual things that got me sexually abused. I put myself in dangerous situations. I put myself in situations where they weren't safe. They were life-threatening. And I didn't care. I stopped caring. I ran and ran and ran from a part of myself because people told me that that part of myself wasn't okay. I was disgusting. I didn't understand what I had. Meanwhile, the truth is that I had gold inside of me and people wanted it. They wanted what I had and they took it. Again and again, they took it and I gave it. I gave it freely. But I have come to a place now where I understand that the investment isn't free. It shouldn't be free. You are worthy. And anyone who doesn't show you that does not deserve a place in your life. Anyone that doesn't make you feel wanted, make you feel invested in, anyone who is not giving to you as much as you are giving to them does not deserve a place in your life. Anyone who makes you feel like something less than. Now I have to tell you, I want to run all the time with this one. Like, with the relationship that I'm in right now, I'm facing some stuff that I've never faced before. But there's a part of me that says that perfect love casts out every fear. And so I'm ready to take it on. Why? Because I love this woman. Because she's worth it. Because I'm worth it. Because I know who I am because of everything she's showing me. She is helping me to realize who I am. She's drawing it out of me. But she's also drawing the parts out of me that I realized who I was. It's scary. And it's heartbreaking. And I sometimes wonder, like, will I ever get past it fully? Will others? But there is a freedom once you realize what you're investing in and what you should be investing in and who you are. Because, you know, when Jesus was with Satan, right, he kept getting tempted or whatever, but Jesus knew who he was. You do not tempt the Lord your God. He told him straight up, this is who I am. Do you know who I am? I guess you don't know who I am. Let me remind you who I am. And sometimes you got haters in your life, and sometimes you got people in your life that need to be reminded of who you are. Sometimes you need to reinforce that in yourself. Do you say your affirmations? Do you let yourself know in the morning, hey, I am beautifully, wonderfully made, or hey, I am abundant, or I am worthy, or I am healthy? Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life, whatever it is that you want, I am loved. In order to get love from people, you have to be love. Whatever you're wanting, become it. Become it. Because that's what it's saying here in this word. If you don't have it to give, you're not going to have anything. It's a mentality. The more you say I'm poor, the poorer you're going to be. The more you say I'm sick, the sicker you're going to feel. The more you say I'm lonely or I'm single, sorry, you're staying that way. But if you speak that thing in as if you already have it because it's yours, because it is yours, watch what happens. Now, this isn't exactly where I thought I would go. I actually thought I'd be a little bit more emotional about this word. I didn't reveal the things that I thought I would reveal, but I think I said exactly what I needed to be said. And I hope you receive it. I will go deeper later on, but I think you hear my heart. We have got to stop investing in these things that numb us out, that hurt us, that make the hurt longer, you know? This world needs us healed so that we can continue to heal. This world needs us full of our abundance and love so that we can continue to love. This world needs us to speak life into the dry places. And I do. I speak life right into your life right now. And I ask that you would see yourself as abundant and worthy and glorious, and know that the good things are on their way. Everything you want, it's all turning for your good, even right now. Claim that. Claim that. Decree that. Believe it. Receive it. Because it's for you. Okay. Maybe I'll change my stance and let that Sugar Bee watch this one, because it wasn't that bad, right? I have spoken it long enough, and I think it's because this part gets me at peace. Breathe it in, y'all. It is well with my soul. I hope it's well with yours. Till next time, let us keep growing and discovering that who you are is perfect. You are exactly who you were always meant to be. You are more than enough. I myself was stuck in that place, feeling like I was too much or not enough. I actually had a conversation with, hey Shayla, I know you're watching, so I'll do a shout out, I guess. But yeah, and I feel like that often. Maybe you do too. Maybe that's why you're running. Maybe that's what that's about. But I just need you to just hear my heart, that what you're speaking, what you're thinking, what you're believing is what's coming to pass, and you can change that. So, till next time.